Hi Katrina, it took me some time to finally polish our Wellness Wise Collective campaign, and so far so good. We were able to test the tagging system, but alongside with that, we had to make sure of the following sequences. For example, there are four kinds of pathways here. If the recipients will open it, it will go here, down there. So that's the first pathway. The second, as you can see on this pathway, there are many sequences to be followed. As far as I can see, there are four. For example, if a recipient doesn't open it, then it will go here. Then we've got to wait, and if we send a follow-up, then the recipient might open that. So for example, he opens it, it will go here, and it's gonna be leading to the tag. But if he doesn't open it, then it's gonna go to this kind of tag, the collective no. So a while ago I was about to send them all, but I realized there are many pathways that that have to be covered. So I took some time for me to polish it first before we get to send them over. Now the good thing about this is we're learning more, and I know collective group is not that big compared to the follow-up campaign that we had, but I believe it's better to send a campaign that is more equipped and more prepared, so we can establish better reports and better planning in the long run. As you can see, I was not able to utilize the potential of URL node because we're not so adapted to this one. We're not yet equipped as to how this one really works, so it's better to cut it off out of the pathways. Now from my report, we can see here I tried to test it to some of my colleagues. We can see the collective yes working for the first pathway. Second pathway is also working. It's gonna lead to collective no, and the third for collective yes, and another one for collective no. Again, there are four pathways that a recipient might go, so we need to have them all covered so we can establish reports and data when the campaign finishes. Here, if you would agree with me, I put the settings and we put the Brisbane time. That's gonna be for tomorrow at 10 a.m. Now for the other emails, like for the follow-up email that we are going to trigger, we just have to put any day and any time. That means that if the waiting is over, it's got to send out. I mean, the email has to be sent out after. So it's the same thing with the thank you email, with the follow-up email. They all follow any time and any day schedule, but with the exception of the introduction email here. So everything is covered. A while ago I showed it to you and it's just a little bit simple, but with further study and further analysis of the matter, it's better to have things covered. So as you can see, we are not going to have any black hole. Everything will lead to one result, to two results. It's either collective yes and collective no, with add note and add task that we might consider to do after. And also for the collective yes, I put the add task node and I put your name under it. See this one, it says Katrina Walton, and the task would remind us, especially you, to further send a video survey link, Dropbox tool, and among others. So it's under your name now. So this is very exciting because after some time we had a tough time trying to figure out how this thing is going to work, but at the end of the day we're seeing brighter results. So cheers to that, and a big shout out for our campaign for tomorrow. It's gonna be sent out, so let me know about your thoughts and hope to hear from you tomorrow.